Rey end up in Jakku? Did Kylo Ren leave her there? Or did Luke Skywalker leave her there? Let's analyze some of these theories and see whether any of them make sense. Was Kylo Ren the one who left Rey in Jakku? Some fans built a theory based on Rey's visions, the ones she had before she touched Luke's lightsaber. And in these visions, we first see a shot of Luke Skywalker with R2-D2 in front of a fire. And in the next shot, we see a warrior being stabbed through the back by Kylo Ren. The popular opinion of these shots is that they show the moment when Luke's Jedi Order was destroyed by Kylo Ren and the other members of the Knights of Ren, who may have actually been other students who also turned against Luke. The theory also says that Rey is Luke's daughter and she became a young student at the new Jedi Order. And when the Jedi Order was destroyed by Kylo Ren, for some reason Kylo Ren couldn't kill his own cousin. Maybe because he didn't have the courage to kill his cousin at the time. So he saves Rey and leaves her in Jakku with Unkar blood. One variation of this theory says that Luke was the one that saved Rey, either because he is her father or because he was just a teacher that cared about her. So Luke saved Rey from the Knights of Ren and left her in Jakku so that no one could find her. And here comes the question, are these theories solid? Well, the truth is that the book Bloodline, which is official canon, destroys these theories completely. That's because the events in the book Bloodline occurs 6 years before the events in The Force Awakens. And at that time, Ben Solo was still Luke's student and he hadn't turned to the dark side yet. So by the time Kylo Ren turned against Luke and helped to destroy his new Jedi Order, Rey was already living in Jakku for many years. We know that because she's about 19 years old in the movie, and when we see her as a little girl in the Force vision, she is about 6 years old. Was Rey really left in Jakku? Thanks to Bloodline, we know that 6 years before the events in The Force Awakens, all was going well in the galaxy. Luke was still running his new Jedi Order, Ben Solo was still his apprentice, the Republic was divided but still in power, and the First Order was only starting to emerge from the shadows. So why would Rey need to be hidden roughly 12 years old before the events of The Force Awakens if everything was fine at the time? Some people like to compare Rey's past with Luke's past. They say that they have the same past, that both of them were hidden in a harsh desert planet because of something that was going on in the galaxy. So that means that both of them are going to have the same destiny, that both of them are powerful with the Force, so that's why they are daughter and father. Well, the truth is that Rey's past and Luke's past aren't that similar. Yeah, both of them end up in a desert plain, but that doesn't mean that the rest is the same. I mean, Luke was hidden in Tatooine because of Darth Vader, of Palpatine and the Empire and so on, and that made sense. But when we think about Rey, it doesn't seem to have a reason why she would need to be hidden. Besides, when Luke was hidden in Tatooine, he was given to his family and Obi-Wan was watching over him. But Rey was given to Unkar blood. I mean, it's hard to believe that someone that cared about her would give her to this guy. And then comes the question, so who left Rey in Jakku and why? Well, the truth is that she might not even have been dropped on Jakku, but born in it and was simply left behind by her family. In fact, when we see her as a little girl in the fourth vision, she screams, "Come back," to the ones that are in the ship. And she doesn't scream something like "Don't leave me here" or any other thing that would suggest that she was dropped there. Besides, she is wearing the same kind of garment that she wears during her adult life, implying that she has always worn this kind of clothes in her life. So there is a big chance that she was actually born in Jakku. You must be wondering, why would her family leave her behind? Simple, they were horrible people that didn't care about her. It's possible that they weren't her biological relatives. It's possible that her biological parents have already died for some reason and she was left with people that didn't care about her. And it's even possible that these people was saving money to leave Jakku, and when the opportunity came, they took it. And they probably sold her to Unkarplut in order to have enough money to leave Jakku. And so they did it. They left Ray in Jakku and probably lied to her, saying that they would come back for her. That's why she still had hope that they would. Anyway, getting back to the discussion whether Ray was born in Jakku, we see that there are other evidences of that. When they arrive in Takodana, she says, "I didn't know there was this much green in the whole galaxy." And she says that because she has never been anywhere else but Jakku. Besides, if she had ever been somewhere else, she would probably want to go back there in order to try to find her family, or at least find any acquaintance that could have any information about her family's whereabouts. She had the opportunity to do that not only in the movie when they steal the Millennium Falcon, but also in the book Before the Awakening, in which Ray, with the help of two friends, find and repair a ship. But she refuses to leave Jakku with her friends, so they take the ship and leave Ray behind. That indicates that Ray has nowhere to go. She doesn't have another planet to go and look for her family or look for any acquaintance. So that probably means that she was born in Jakku. Some people might say that she simply doesn't remember where she was before she lived in Jakku. But that doesn't seem to make sense, because she was left with Unkarplut when she was about 6, old enough to understand what was going on with her life, or at least old enough to remember that she has already lived somewhere else before Jakku. Some other people might say that her mind was forced wiped by someone. That's why she doesn't remember where she lived before Jakku. But then we get back to that old discussion. Why would someone need to wipe off her mind? I mean, everything was fine at the galaxy during Ray's childhood. So there doesn't seem to be a reason why she would need to be hidden in Jakku, or even need to have her mind force wiped. So there is a great chance that she was simply born in Jakku. That's it, guys. I do hope you liked the video. I know that most of you prefer to think that Rey is someone important, maybe a Skywalker or a descendant of Palpatine or of Obi-Wan, but the truth is that there is a great chance that she turns out to be only a simple girl born in Jakku who was abandoned by her parents or whomever she calls family. But calm down, I'm going to make other videos with crazy stuff for you guys, and I'm sure that you are going to like these other theories a lot more. That's it. I see you in the next videos, and don't forget to leave your comment below. Kisses and bye!